Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of removing third-party assets from my game, from Energy Hero. Today I want to continue on removing these packages, removing the Node Canvas package. Actually, I managed to remove Easy Save package from my game, and today I want to continue removing the package of Node Canvas from my game also. The reason behind that why I'm trying to remove these packages from my game is that I had to do it because I found out that if I do not remove these packages, I will not meet the final build size of my game, which is approximately around 30 megabytes. That's why today I want to continue on this, on working on this issue. And for the last time, about 2 days ago, I left at this chapter 3 script, and today I will continue on this chapter 3 script. And let me check if I write down any to-do list. Load chapter state manager is not working. Also chapter 3 GUI should be checked. Chapter state manager is not working. I make a state equals to chapter 3. Do this. Okay, let's just remove this command. Also remove this one too. And let's see what's wrong. State manager in chapter 3. Okay, load. Let's check this chapter state manager. It says it's in chapter 3, but why do I have this error? Okay, yes, it looks working right now. It's because of this line of code which generates a headache for us. So right now the camera moves, rotates to where it's supposed to go, and how about pressing the next button? Okay, nothing is working. Let's go over here and remove this blackboard, remove this tree. In chapter 3, this is in tutorial. Parent which takes number is not serialized, so parent which takes number. Let's also just serialize this field in order to see it in hierarchy, and pressing next button is not working. So what am I missing in here? Testing state ID, okay, looking good, looking promising. There's a catch. So grab this one, grab that one, grab this one, repeat. Well, when you have successfully assisted the testing when I press next, chapter and positive. Here's a problem. Chapter and positive. Check chapter and condition. Okay, chapter and positive, chapter 3 and that positive, and this should be chapter 4, chapter 3 and chapter 3, chapter 4. When this chapter 3 is finished, it should go to this chapter 4. So I guess next, okay, grab this, place here, but the card movement is not working. The card does not follows the character align successfully. Alright, chapter state manager. What's your condition? It's in chapter 4 and the camera looks okay. So let's also check the level and negative for this chapter 3 section. Actually, we could not the interesting this time. Let's assess the interesting again, breaking it down metrics, getting it over. Okay, why does that happen? I figured out there is a problem. Chapter 3. Let's place it in this digestion one. Oh man, direct drop digest one. Okay, grab sensor chapter 3. Grab sensor chapter 3. Debug. Card carrying no digest zone in here. Okay, I need to flash. Okay, it looks like when I on trigger enters this digest zone, it caches the digest zone into the memory. However, when on trigger exit happens, it looks like it does not remove this digest zone out of the memory. So what I'm looking for is to find this digest zone. Okay, here is the digest zone. Compare tag is nutrients. If has object and touch object, get transform compare tag is nutrients. Can be dropped false. Trigger exit. Digest zone is not null. Set can be dropped. No. If this character has any object in its hand and its touched object has a nutrient. Okay, what kind of logic is this? I do not understand this one. I really do not understand why I write down this line of code in here. Trigger exit. But let's keeping that line, and as if this has object other try get component or digest zone. No, this is called one trigger exit is called, and we just set the digest zone to null, and I guess this should do the trick. Let's go over here, find my nutrients, go over digest zone, drop it, and still drops it. Okay, whatever. Let's just turn back to removing this section. Also, I just wanted to listen. Hero. Okay, I want to check this. Check my streaming asset. No, bytes. Here you are. Here you are. I also wanted to check this chapter 3 tutorials. Chapter 3, you gather the nutrient, you gather the waste. Let's place it into the cart now. Intestine acids, body. Let's try to see both of these. This body, getting rid of the waste that doesn't need. So, this is also working, but why this cart carrying? Why the cart does not follow the player? Let's investigate that thing also. Here is the cart. Cart render. Here cart carrying. Cart movement. It has its parent. It has its character reference. Start distance. Check distance. Which character? Okay, looking good. Looks like it should work, but it doesn't work. Frame count. Why I have something called frame count. If frame count equals 0, distance is this, rack distance is that. Okay, this thing is not moving. Why doesn't not moving? I have a thing called reference called follow speed. Let's set this to 5. Not working. This direction, frame count is changed. Follow speed. Parents plan follower. Follow speed. Follow update. Forward direction. Oh, I have index out of range error. 3, 5, day, part render, 5, this drop, nothing. Okay, what am I missing? Why do you not intentionally move? Uniform, follow one. Uniform speed, loop, base direction, motion, and here camera, modifier, no modifier, new game. Look at the CL manager, refresh file list. This to chapter 3. Guys, there's something that I do not understand in here, because this cart should follow, because since this follow speed is applied and the character is far away from direction has been checked, character movement, this is my character, it calculates everything. So why did I get error? Do travel, plan follower, do travel. What was the reason for this error? So this plan computer has any problem? See about chapter 1, goes into this chapter 3, find this plan computer, real, yes, outside, okay, do this, okay, this is my card. So you are not, so does it not attach to this plan computer, or am I missing something also in here? Not rebuild, follow, uniform. Okay, what was wrong with you? Let me just open this package manager and re-download this DreamTech package from the beginning, because it looks like something is missing or something is wrong in projects, my assets. Okay, let's just retry it. Yes, perfect. Right now it's working. I guess there was an issue with that package. So let's go this chapter 2. Yes, I think cards behind my player seems like following the player right now. Enter the base, let's place it down on the card now. Hit distant, doesn't need, perfect. Here's digestion, so on. Perfect, now let's continue on this chapter 4. It looks like I only have this chapter 4 GUI left inside this game, so let's also remove this thing from the game and let's see what will be the end result of, let's see what will be the end build size of this game. So let's start by first find out this blackboard. Where is this blackboard, and comment it out. Then let's add this GUI states into here also. Comment out this blackboard also, and to put in the cards collected here. On enable, find my own enable, find my own disable, on disable. Where are you? On disable. Disable over here, and what else? Here my frame counter and update loop. Also this, let's go over to the top and change this using statements. And now I guess this is good to go. Now find out this box, these errors. Change GUI state to carbs collected. Change GUI state to is player active. Change GUI state to proteins collected. Change GUI state to is player active, also fat collected. Change GUI state to fats collected. Check if mode means something. Okay, where is this chapter 3? GUI state to negative. Positive happens. Change GUI state to positive. Positive. You are not positive. Chapter and positive. To negative to positive. And what else? Negative here. State to not welcome. Welcome. This state welcome. This thing is player active. Change GUI state to is player active. Okay, find me load tutorial text in here. 6, number 6, chapter 4. No, not chapter 5. Chapter 4 tutorial. So string is load tutorial text. This load tutorial text. Comment out this thing and increase switch text number by 1. Also search for chapter 3. Nothing. Chapter 2. Nothing. Chapter 1. I do not need these lines. Also, let me check this blackboard. Perfect. And let me just delete this package altogether. Yes, please. And give me the errors. Okay, this is an easy one to solve. And this is also easy. Yes, please. I have one more. Comment out this thing, and the other references seems untouched. Perfect. Now let's try this chapter 4 section also. New game. Find my chapter 4. So trial cell. Transport. Okay. Quick reference. Blind follower. Operant blind follower. Operant here. Log. It cannot find this player's blind follower. Player supply power. Player character movement in chapter 4. So this is the case. When I'm trying to load into this chapter 4 section, it does not enable this character movements chapter 4 script. So let's try to resolve that issue. Character, yes. Why don't you load this character movement chapter 4? It's in here. In here I needed to enable this one and disable this one. Okay, it should also rotate the movement script. Where is my save manager? Save manager, you should be responsible for loading this chapter 2. No, chapter 4. To load from file. To chapter 3, chapter 4. More chapter state machine may be responsible for this, but find object direct, FSM setup. Load on chapter 4 objects. Set character vector original position. Update the name of the object. Chapter 4 face. Invoke. Load. Chapter 4. Boolean. If else. If PL. Load chapter 4. Load chapter 4. 4 true. False. Oh, I already have this script in here. I already have this method in here. In my past, I have taught same way as now. So true, but I forgot to implement this game development. So it looks like this thing should work when I refresh my file to chapter 4. Okay. And why the starting position is changing? Why the start position of my character is changed? Here you are, character render. Refresh file list, chapter 4. Okay, this is my main character art, and if I change the wall speed, let's set it back to 0. So what should be the start position of my character? Speed, this is the speed, left right move speed, card acceleration, start position 0, 1. Wait, this is not the current start position. Why does this start position? Where is this start position? Where are you? Now tap that. Already boosted. Character chapter start. Local position. What card? Okay, this is irrelevant. Character start position is irrelevant right now. SM setup. Well, I guess this issue related to this card trace. For this transform position equals vector 3 0 plus new vector 3 0 point to f 0. How about now? New game. Save manager, refresh file list, chapter 4, load selected. Okay. Is local position. This local position. New game, save manager, or yes, right now this is where it should in the race. And this is good, perfect. Camera is good, chemical reactions can transform. Let's continue. Okay, I overlap this thing. Quite the journey and the experience many guides in project. Congratulations. You are now a true hero. When I press endgame, do endgame here. Now let's try to make this negative level and negative. Yeah, okay. The opponent is really fast. You didn't finish the race first place. Let's start racing. Just remember, watch the heat meter. You can definitely win the next time. By 98 to lightning fast. However, second time opponent cannot win. Why the opponent cannot win? In the second time, the opponent cannot win. How about chapter 4 GUI, win condition, lose condition, check if my or GUI. Is player active, bug, lab complete, count by opponent. If chapter and negative is called, let's just reset. After retry button, press lab complete by opponent, lab complete by player. So, why the opponent cannot win the second time? Save manager, go to normal, go to this chapter 4, next, 2, 4. Retry button, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, begin the race. Perfect. And let's go to this to-do list again. There is my to-do list. I'm really happy about today, and I managed to. This is working also. I managed to remove this package, this third-party package altogether from my game, from my little game, this WebGL game, and I managed to recreate it, update save files. Yes, save files have been updated, and now I can focus on polishing this game and play test it probably to make it ready for the final build. Playtesting should be done on this chapter in order to make character more playable easier for the kids. Which chapter? Let's just remove this thing also. If player crash with opponent, no penalty should be applied. Yes, but first thing first. Have a build and keep the size below 30 megabytes. Okay, let's start with this one. Implement sound effects maybe later, but let's first check and see if right now I managed to get under 30 megabytes. Disk size, player setting, publishing setting, exceptions none, compression mode format disabled, new folder, 16th of October 23. Let's try to get a build and let's just see what it looks like in the final build. Right now I'm feeling more confident about this game, and I hope that this solution, this removal of these two packages will have better effect on my game for decreasing the build size, and I hope to release this game within this week, maybe till the 23rd of October, because the game still needs some polishing, definitely. Maybe some UI improvements inside this game, inside it, and also for the chapter 2, I guess the UI elements implementation, also the maybe wandering around the things, the enzymes inside that chapter should be updated, can be updated. Also text to speech, also there are lots of things to do, and I hope that I managed to finish it till Friday within this week period. Okay, now we managed to get our final build size, and it's around 35. Okay, it's still too big, but it's not unavoidable, and maybe I can play with these stripping levels. Let me just see the current stripping level. The power, geometric, other settings. Now the stripping level is low, and I guess I can increase that stripping level and still have a playable game in here. So let's also just check this editor log. Build reports. Where are you? Textures. Yes. I can fix it. Because 7 megabytes of textures are. But this is the correct build report, or oh, this is the correct one. Maybe I can decrease the quality of these textures and manage to get this below certain threshold, certain size. Looks like the textures is the most place. Looked most of the place. Oh, that's not a big deal at the end. And I will definitely. Okay, built-in texture, splash screen, unit logo. Can I remove this one? Build settings, player settings, splash screen. So splash screen, show splash screen. Okay, I can solve this. Let's just keep this line as reference to investigate for tomorrow morning. And that's all for today, and I'm really happy for the current size of this game, current situation, current status of this game, and hope to complete this game till this Friday. And that's all for today, and hope to see you tomorrow morning. Have a nice day, and bye.